Hi, Rebecca, chiropractor at Back to Balance. So I'm going to go through magnesium and why we tend to recommend magnesium, what we use it for, and how do you use magnesium. So when we talk about magnesium, some people also call it or interchangeable with Epsom salts, but magnesium basically is a relaxant. It's a muscle relaxant primarily. It does actually many things in the body, but for example, you need calcium to contract a muscle, and generally you need magnesium to help relax a muscle. That's being very basic. So a lot of people often have quite tight muscles, a lot of tension, and also a lot of people will supplement with calcium for things like bone strength. That's a whole other video that we're going to do. But because a lot of people have a lot of calcium and not enough magnesium, we tend to recommend people have magnesium extra in their diets or as a supplement. So also the other thing that's quite interesting is we tend to use up our magnesium stores quicker when we are stressed or anxious or worried. Which is interesting because again, when we're stressed, anxious and worried, what do we tend to do? We tend to get quite tense. So for those reasons, we often like clients supplementing with magnesium. And again, you do need to speak to your healthcare practitioner about this, but you can use it in many different forms. So sometimes you can put it on your skin. So we sell these at the clinic. It's a magnesium spray oil, and I tend to recommend people putting it in the evening. I just don't like the feeling of it on my skin. Personally, lots of people don't have a problem with it. So I put it on at night, and you can put it anywhere on the body. It doesn't just have to be on the painful bit. You can be putting it on any bit of the body. And the reason why you can put it on your body is because magnesium is absorbed very nicely through the skin. And actually the skin is the biggest organ of the body, and it's really easily absorbable through the skin. So that's magnesium oil. So as I said, you can spray it on at any time of the day, but I like to do it in the evenings so that I can just then go to bed and not feel it. It feels a little bit, I don't know, a bit dry on the skin. The way that lots of people like it, and it's only good if you have a bath and not just showers, is to use things like magnesium salts or Epsom salts. So these you do like a cup or a half cup, and you can sprinkle it in your bathtub, and then you can relax for about 20 minutes a minimum. Try and submerge yourself a little bit. Again, it helps absorb through the skin in the bath, and it's a nice relaxing, usually for most people, being in a bath. So that's the other way. Again, we sell these in the clinic, Epsom salts, or I also have magnesium salts. It's a very similar thing. Okay, so that's another way of really good relaxing. The other way to absorb magnesium is obviously either pills or powder. So as anyone who knows me quite well, I love things that are easily absorbed in the body. So I don't tend to sell that many products that have lots of big thick coatings or big thick tablets or capsules that are hard for the body to digest. So you can get powders. This one you just put in some water, warm or cold water, you mix it up and then you drink it. So there's another way you can do it, is orally for magnesium. So often your Back to Balance practitioners will recommend magnesium. You can do it in many ways. Speak to them about what might be the best way for you, and the reasons for it is really good for relaxing, de-stressing and calming. All right, bye-bye.